Welcome to the Horace Mann production of Meets in the Woods Jr. Please enjoy the show.
she had placed a spell on their house.
What spell?
In the past, when your mother was with child, she developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father what she wanted, more than anything in the world. Greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages and celery, asparagus and watercress and finger corns and lettuce. He said, all right. But it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, harassing me, rooting through my rutabaga, raiding my arugula, and ripping up the rampion, my champion, my favorite. I should have laid a spell on him. Right there, could have turned him into a stone or a dog or chairs. But I let him have the rampion. I lost to spare. In return, however, I said, fair is fair. You will let me have the baby that your wife will bear. And we'll call it square.
I had a brother?
No. But you had a sister.
But the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel.
I thought I had been more than reasonable. But how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his pocket?
What?
Beans!
Beans?
Special beans! I let him go. I didn't know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall. Then bang, crash, and the lightning flashed. Well, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, at last the big day came and I made my claim. Oh, don't take away the baby, they screamed and screeched. But I did, and I hid her, well, she'll never be reached. And your father cried and your mother died. And for extra measure, I admit it was for pleasure. I said, sorry, I'm still not mollified. And I laid a little spell on them. You too, son. That your family tree will always be a barren one. So, there's no more fuss and there's no more scenes. My garden thrives, you should see my nectar rings. But I'm telling you, thus they might go, kings and queens. Never, ever, ever mess around with my greens. Especially the beans.
Then the witch, for purposes of her oath, explained how the baker might lift the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back 1 the cow as white as milk, 2 the cape as red as blood, 3 the hair as yellow as corn, 4 the slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these before the time of midnight. In 3 days' time, and you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can be. Go to the wood.
Ladies, our carriage late.
Please may go to the festival.
The festival? You make us a fool to the festival and more to buy the prince.
Our carriage is late.
We must be gone.
Good night, Father. I wish.
Look what I found in Father's hunting jacket.
6 beans.
I wonder if they are...
The witch's beans. We'll take them with us.
No, you're not allowed to come, and that is final. Now, what am I to return with?
You don't remember? The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
The cow is white as milk, the cake is red as blood.
And so the baker reluctantly set out to bring the enchantress to France. As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival. But how am I ever to get to the festival? I know I'll visit mother's grave, the grave at the hazel tree, and tell her I just want to go to the king's festival.
Into the woods without regret, the choice is made, the task is set. Into the woods but not forgetting why I'm on the journey. Into the woods to get my wish, I don't care how the time is now. Into the woods to sell the cow, into the woods to get the money, the woods to lift the spell,
To make the potion.
to go to the festival, into the woods to Grandmother's house.
and she visited there so often and wept so much that her tears watered it until it had become a handsome tree.
I wish. What, child? Specify. Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor. I wish.
Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? Ask the tree, and you shall have your wish. Chill and quiver, little tree, silver and gold flow down on me. I'm out to get my wish.
Silence everywhere, Milky White. Not to my liking. Hello, Jack. How did you know my name?
How much are you asking for the animal?
No less than 5 pounds, sir.
Why, you'd be unlucky to exchange it for a sack of beans.
Come along, Milky White. There are spirits here.
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
Whither away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's.
And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine. So grandmother has something good to make her strong.
And where might your grandmother live?
Further into the woods, her house stands under 3 large oak trees.
Hello, little girl, what's your rush? You're missing all the flowers. The sun won't set for hours. Take your time.
Straight ahead, not too late, you're being misled.
But slow, little girl, hark and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. You'll miss the birds completely. You're traveling so fleetly.
Mother said not to stray, so I suppose a small delay. Braid my neck and fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. And hello. Ooh. Which one becomes the little girl in the red cape?
Forget the little girl and get the cake. That's the cake. Get it.
How am I supposed to get it?
Go up to the little thing and you take it. Oh, I'm puzzled. Listen to how beautiful music. Get me what I need.
I'll never find the red cape, nor a golden cow or yellow slipper, or was it the golden slipper and yellow cow? Oh.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the silver is blue.
What are you doing here?
You forgot your scarf.
You have no business being alone in the wood. Now go home immediately.
I wish to help.
No, the spell is on my...
A cow is white as...
Hello there, young man.
Hello, sir.
What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of the forest?
I was headed toward the market, but I seem to have lost my way.
And what are you planning to do?
And what are you planning to do then?
Sell my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds?
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what do you do?
I suppose my mother and I will have no food to eat.
Beans! We mustn't give up our beans! Well, if you feel we must.
Huh?
Beans will bring you food, son.
Beans. In exchange for my cow.
Oh, these are no ordinary beans. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kind of How many needs?
6.
5. We can't part with them all. We must leave one for ourselves. Besides, I'd say they're worth £1 each, at the very least.
Could I buy my cow back someday?
Well, possibly. Good luck there, young lad.
I guess this is goodbye, oh how you've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, oh how someday I'll find you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be late.
Take the cow and go home.
I was trying to be helpful.
Magic beings? Always going to dispel this curse through deceit?
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home.
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you live to regret it.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in-betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows?
Go home. I will carry this out in my own fashion.
And so the baker continued his search for the cape as red as blood. As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful not to lose this beauty to the outside world, and so shot her within a doorless tower that lay deep within the forest. When the old enchantress paid a visit, she called forth.
Rapunzel! Rapunzel! Let down your hair for me!
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, what a strange but beautiful name. And fit for a prince. Tomorrow, before that horrible witch arrives, I will ask her to let down her hair to me.
Hello there, little one. What might you be doing with that beautiful red cape? I so admire it.
My granny made it for me.
Is that right? I would love a red cloak like that.
You look pretty foolish.
May I take a look at it?
I don't want to be without my cape. Please give it back.
Forget the little girl and get your cape.
I just wanted to make certain that you really love this cape. Now, you go into your granny's and make sure no wolf comes in.
I'd rather a wolf than you any day.
If you know what you need, then you go and you find it and you take it. Do I want a child or not? Things are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them more. I need that cape.
And so the baker continued his search for the red cape. As for the little girl, she was surprised to find her grandmother's cottage door standing open.
Good day, grandmother. My grandmother, you're looking very strange. What big ears you have. The better to hear you with, my dear. But grandmother, what big eyes you have. The better to see you with, my dear. Oh, grandmother, what a terrible big red mouth you have. The better to eat you with, my dear.
With his appetite appeased, the wolf took to bed for a nice long nap.
That grandmother has a mighty snore. Odd. Where's the little one? Grandmother? Aha! What is that red cloth on the corner of your mouth? Looks to me to be a piece of... Oh! Have to get the Cape Woman finger stomach!
What a fright! How dark and dank it was inside that wolf! Kill the devil! Granny! Quiet, child! This evil must be destroyed!
Well, I will leave you at your task.
Don't you want the skin?
No! You keep them.
What kind of hunter are you?
I'm a baker.
Mother said straight ahead, not to let her be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. And he made me feel excited, well, excited and scared. When he said, come in, with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? Once his teeth were bare, then I really got scared. Well, excited and scared. But he drew me close and he swallowed me down a dark, slimy path where like secrets that I never want to know. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care with strangers, even flowers have their dangers. And though scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared, Granny shy, just be prepared. Is it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. Here.
Are you certain?
Yes, maybe Granny will make me another of the skins of that wolf.
Thank you.
And so the baker, with the second article in hand, feeling braver and more satisfied than he'd ever felt, ran back through the woods. As for the lad Jack,
Only a doe would exchange a cow for a bean.
Mother, no!
To bed without supper for you.
little did they know, those beans would grow into an enormous stalk that would stretch into the heavens.
Have you seen a beautiful young maiden in the ball cow pass through?
I don't think so, sir.
I think I see her over there.
I've never lied to royalty before. I've never anything to royalty before.
Thank you.
What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival?
Yes.
What a lucky one you are. If a prince were pursuing me, I certainly wouldn't hide. But tell me about the ball.
It's a very nice ball.
Yes, and
They have far too much food.
no, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
If he knew who I really was.
Oh.
Whew. I'm afraid I was rude.
Oh, how?
Now I'm being pursued.
Yes,
And
giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below at the world you left and the things you know, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you've ever known, where the sky is blue and the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you never dare, 'cause you don't know where someday there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible giant with a terrible heart. So you sing a song, goes and away you go, and you scramble back to the world below, and you're back again, only different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky.
Look, here's 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces?
Where's Milky White? You said I could buy her back.
I know, but I'm not certain 5 gold pieces.
Are you saying you wish more money? Here, I will go fetch more.
Wait, I didn't say 5 gold pieces. With this money, I could buy baking supplies for a year. I could buy a new thatched roof and a new chimney.
But could you buy yourself a child?
Who are you?
How badly do you want her? 5 gold pieces, 10, 20.
I'm not about to put a price on it.
Exactly. The money's not what's important, but the important is what's beyond.
Come back here, give me. What are you doing here now?
I see you've the red cape.
Yes, I have the cape. Only 2 items left to look at.
3.
2, I have the cape and the cow.
You've the cape.
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away. I never reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
I should have known better than to have entrusted her to you,
She might have easily have just run away from you.
but she didn't.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. Now please go back to your village. I will make things right, and then we can just go about our life. No more hunting into the woods for strange objects. No more dim-witted boys and hungry little girls. Go!
Ah, there you are, big brother. Father and I had wondered where you had gone.
I have been searching for her all night. The beautiful one I danced the evening with.
And where did she go?
Disappeared.
I, too, have been a lovely maiden. She's up top of a tall tower with no doors nor stairs.
And how do you manage a visit?
Well, you must know, I stand beneath her tower and I say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. And she lets down the longest, most beautiful head of hair, as yellow as corn, which I climb to her.
Rapunzel? What kind of a name is that? You jest.
She's as true as your maiden. A maiden running from a prince? Does that make sense? None would run from us.
Yet, one has. Did I abuse her or children say, why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Life and becoming and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours, when you know she would go with you, if there only were doors. Agony, oh the torture they teach.
Always 10 steps behind.
Always 10 feet below, and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to heart.
Two princes, each more handsome than the other. No, get the hair.
Excuse me, young woman, have you encountered a boy answering to the name of Jack?
Not the one partial to a white cow.
He's the one.
Have you seen the cow?
No, and I don't care to ever again.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen your son today.
I hope he didn't go to the beanstalk again. Jack! Jack!
Moo! Moo!
Move! Looking for your cow?
Where did he find her? Hello?
What are you doing?
I'm here to make amends.
I want you to stay out of this, old man.
I'm really nervous, Greg.
You've caused enough trouble. Keep out of my path.
Excuse me for this. Oh, hello. It's these slippers. I'd say these slippers were as yours old. Yes, they're all you could wish for in beauty. But I wouldn't give her just one.
One is not likely to do much good. I must run.
And I must have your shoes! Stop that! I needed to have a baby!
I need to get out of here!
Where did she go?
Who?
Don't play the fool, woman.
Oh, you mean the beautiful young maiden in the ball gown? Yes. She went that way. I was trying to hold it here for you.
I can capture my own damsel. Thank you.
You've the cow!
Yes, I'm the cow. We've 2 of the 4.
3.
2.
3. Compare this to your ear of corn.
Where did you find it?
I pulled it from Maiden in a tower.
3.
And I almost had the 4th, but she got away.
We wanted her anyway. Surely we wanted to slip her by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it will.
You've changed. You're daring. You're different in the woods. More sure. More sharing. You're getting us through the woods. If you could see, you're not the man who started, and much more open-hearted than I knew you to be.
It takes 2. I thought 1 was enough. It's not true. It takes 2 of us. You came through. When the journey was rough, it took you. It took 2 of us. It takes care. It takes patience and fear and despair. It changed. Though you swear to change, you can tell if you do. It takes two, we change, we're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods. Who minds what dangers? I know we'll get past the wood. And wars were past. Let's hope the changes last. Beyond woods, beyond witches and slippers and hoods. Just the two of us beyond lies. Safe at home with our beautiful prize. Just a few of us. It takes trust. It takes just a bit more and we're done. We want four, we have none, we got three. We need one. It takes two.
Oh, Providence, my milky white, and the owners and my head.
Look what this hand has dropped into my hand.
A golden egg. I've never seen a golden egg.
You see, I promised you more than the 5 gold pieces I gave you, sir. Sir.
Now, I'm taking my cat.
Now, I never said I would sell.
But you took the 5 gold pieces.
You took 5 gold pieces?
I didn't take it. You get it.
But you said I could have my cow.
Now, I never said you could. I said you might.
You would take money before a child?
Milky White is dead.
Midnight's gone, and the exhausted baker and his wife buried the dead Milky White.
You must go to the village and search for another cow.
And what do you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here. Tell them it's magic.
No person with a brain larger than this is going to exchange a cow for a beef.
Then resign yourself for a childless life.
I feel it's best if you get the cow, as I have met a maiden with a golden scepter previously, and I might succeed in winning one of her shoes.
Fine. That's simply fine.
Unfortunately for Rapunzel,
No!
the witch discovered her affections for the prince before he could spirit her away.
Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor?
It was lonely atop that tower.
I gave you protection, and yet you disobey me.
I am no longer a child. I wish to see the world.
Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princes wait there in the world, it's true. Princes, yes, but wolves and humans too. Stay at home, I am home. Who had
After having cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise. And as he leapt from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him. As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here, stuck on the steps of the palace. Better run along home to avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, they'd be better off there. There's nothing to choose, and there's nothing to lose. So you pry up your shoes, live from out of the blue, and without any guide, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. Just leave him a clue, for example, a shoe, and then see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with a shoe in a stew, in the goo. And you can learn something too, something you never knew, on the steps of the palace.
Closer to me, please. Just hear me out. We have nothing to discuss. You attacked me once before. I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here's a magic bean in exchange for it.
Magic bean?
Nonsense. Don't do that. Besides, I've already given up one shoe this evening. My feet cannot bear to give up another. I need that shoe to have a child. That makes no sense. Does it make sense that you're running from the prince? Stop. Here, take my shoes. You'll run faster.
Who was that woman?
I don't know, sir.
Lying will cost you your life. I'm the cow.
The slipper, leave all four.
I will take this to the prince, and we will search the kingdom tomorrow for the maiden that it fits.
It's mine. I don't care if it costs me my life.
Give us the slipper and all will.
I've the maiden's slipper.
And I've succeeded in obtaining the other one.
Give us the slipper and all.
Shut up!
Do as he says. He's obviously a spirit of some sort, and we only need one.
Yes.
There's a dead giant in my backyard. I heard Jack coming down the beanstalk calling for his axe, and when he reached the bottom, he took it and began hacking down the stalks. Suddenly, with the cracks of beanstalks fell, but there was no Jack. For all I know, he's been crushed by the giant.
If he's been crushed, well, then there's nothing any of us can do about that, now is there? We must be off. I have to rest before tomorrow's search is commenced.
Doesn't anyone care a giant is falling from the sky?
You bought the objects.
Yes.
That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me. Oh, she is. She is. That cow has been covered in flour.
Well, we did have a cow as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she? She's dead.
We thought you'd prefer a white cow.
Of course I prefer a live cow. So, bring me the dead cow and I will bring her back to life.
You could do that.
Now!
There you are. I've been worried sick.
Mother, look, the most beautiful heart.
Shame on you. You've stolen too much.
She's too heavy.
What's happening? Milky White, now I have my friend back, and I'm rich.
Quiet! Feed the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow. be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son?
Please, not now.
Yes, meet your father.
Father? Could that be you? I thought you died in a banking accident.
I didn't want to run away from you, son, but
It's working! She's milking!
I don't understand.
Not now. Into the cup.
son,
Father! Father!
all is prepared.
He's dead! Imagine the left.
And so, the mysterious man died, having helped in the curse on his house. For the beggar, there would be no reunion with his father, and he and his wife, bewildered, returned home. The witch, who had been punished with age and ugliness that night when her beans had been stolen, and the lightning flash, was now returned to her former state of youth and beauty. As for Milky White, after a night of severe indigestion, was reunited with the now wealthy Jack. As for Rapunzel, she lived impoverished in the desert until the day her prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar that he went towards it. And when he did, Rapunzel, overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms weeping. Two of her tears flooded his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
I was going to come fetch you as soon as you learn your lesson. This is who I truly am, child. Come with me. We can be as happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. You are the only family I know. Please, come with me. You give me no choice.
As is often in the way of these tales, in exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch gave up her powers over others. As for Cinderella's prince, he began his search for the foot to fit the golden slipper. And when he came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper into Florinda's room.
Care for my joke?
Darling, I know.
What will you do?
You'll have to go, but when you're his bride, you can sit, or I will never need to move.
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain, enjoying the prince to become his bride.
Not within my shoe. This one is not the ground that's true. Search for the foot that fits.
The prince returned the false bride and asked the other sister to try on the shoe.
I want it big, so don't be still. Have a bit of the heel and it will. And when you're his bride, you'll have set to life. You'll never need to move.
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain, but once again the prince noticed the blood trickling from the shoe. And when Cinderella positioned herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride.
I see your prince has found you.
slipper.
And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right. The kingdoms were filled with joy, and those who deserved to were certain to live a long and happy life. Ever after.
Ever after.
Journey over, all is mended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow, and extended. Ever after.
Ever after.
All the curses haven't ended. There are verses wiped away, all tenderness and laughter, for forever after.
Happy now and happy hence and happy.